I'm Ron Carlstrom. I'm the Gallatin County Extension Agent. Work in production agriculture. Live in Willow Creek, Montana, which is about 40 miles from Bozeman, Montana. My wife and I have a small agricultural operation that we grow irrigated wheat and raise some cattle. I've been involved in production agriculture my whole life. We've been on this current operation about 15 years with some friends and partners, and we've expanded onto our own with that operation. Well, I work for the Extension Service because I get to work with farmers and ranchers and help them with their production questions and farm management questions. And then we raise our own crops so we can immerse ourselves in that production side of things and see the reality of the pluses and minuses of being involved in agriculture. Agriculture is extremely important right now in the state of Montana. In the Gallatin Valley, which is Bozeman, about 1 million acres surrounding Bozeman, Montana, it's extremely important. We have a large development economy that is tanked currently, and the agricultural economy is what's keeping businesses open. We buy fertilizer, we're in the hardware stores, we're in the equipment dealers, automotive dealers, buying repairs and supplies. Well, agriculture is extremely important to the United States as a whole, because if we don't have our own food supply, we then become like we are with oil. We're reliant on other people. But with that, we also need some sort of safety net in order to keep producing. What we're running into is, as our commodity prices increase, so do all of our inputs. We're currently looking at $1 more a gallon for diesel fuel than we did a year ago. Our fertilizer has skyrocketed. So all of our input costs are increasing, which hopefully we can maintain a good price to help offset those increased costs. Probably the best entry into risk management discussion is we got extremely high input costs and prices are good. How do I manage my input costs, and or how do I capture some of those high prices that are currently available? And with risk management tools such as crop insurance, I can show them or help them look at ways to manage both the input side, where they know they'll have enough income to pay off those bills, plus do some cash forward contracting to capture some of the current high prices. Well, last year on Mother's Day we had a freeze. My wife reminded me that it froze out all of our spring wheat, and we took about a 15 bushel per acre hit. That's all of our profit plus. With crop insurance, we knew we were covered if we couldn't recover, if the plants couldn't recover. Montana is more prone to drought and heat than it is to too much rain, but either too much rain or not enough will cause us problems. We live in an extreme environment where we have temperature swings, we have drought, we have several weather issues that can make or break a crop very easily. Well, first of all, I'd say, do you have an enterprise budget that shows your true costs? Sometimes I think that the crop insurance that we pay on the ranch that I manage and on our own seems high until you look at some of the other inputs that we have. My biggest selling point to those producers is, think of it just like you think of all your other insurances. You do not want to collect. If you don't collect, it means you made money. If you have to collect, at least you can go talk to your banker again and start over next year.